I've spoken to the owners of almost every online casino in the world, and they're like, we'll pay you like NBA money to promote our casino. And I go, that's cool, but can I take a look at your back end? If there's any weaknesses, can I tell the consumer? And they go, no, you can't slander, libel, or show us in a negative light. I post all the videos I have of cards that you can see through, x-ray contact lenses.
Excuse me?
When you're playing blackjack, for example, and you know how it's in that plastic shoe?
Right.
That thing has a motor in it that changes the order of the cards while they're dealing. So that way the dealer doesn't even have to be in on it.
People come over and like gamble with you guys?
Yeah, of course. We gamble together. I beat my friend's dad so bad once, he wrote me a check. But what happened with me was the opposite effect. I won more, bigger, faster, more.
How? Let's just okay. Focus on your two favorite games, Baccarat and blackjack. Start with Baccarat. Putting down 300,000 a hand. My nipples are getting hard right now. I'm tingling.
Just for accuracy, I actually didn't take the deal to bet 300K a hand. I took the deal to bet 250K a hand. Just for accuracy of my reality.
Right. Yeah. Excuse me. A mere quarter rock a hand. A $250,000 a hand. Yeah. What in Baccarat? What was your tool? What was your advantage?
Well,
what did you do?
I figured out how they cheated and I reverse engineered it.
I have no idea what the that means. Explain.
So casinos deploy all these cheating tactics and they're endless and they're so far and beyond. And there's like a blanket they use to screw with Gen Pop, right? And most people fall victim to it. When me and my guys saw all of the tricks and a little bit of tools, we saw pretty quickly when we erased all the tricks, a lot of the typical methods of manipulating a patron in a casino also vanished. And we saw right through it. And now we're staring face to face and we go, they were trying to trick us with that? I can't believe we fell for it for the first year, you know? And we go, okay, if they're going to trick us with that, what else are they going to trick us with? We started digging deeper and deeper. And as we got deeper into that on our own internally, and we also started getting deeper into the gambling community. There's a sharp community. Do you know what that means? Sharps? So gambling sharp is somebody who has an edge, right? They're guys that are backed off. Like there's a lot of sports sharps. There's 90%.
Sharps? I thought they were called sharks. Is that the same thing?
No, kind of similar. Yeah, similar. It almost means the same thing.
Hang on though. Give me an example of one way that a casino would cheat an average person playing Baccarat.
I don't want to say.
Why not?
Well, I'm selling it for $50 million.
You're selling this as like a proprietary thing.
Yeah.
So who are you selling it to?
Whoever wants it.
Interesting. So you're kind of putting that out there right now. So if there's any whales listening, contact you.
Realistically, I think the casinos are going to try to pay me off to catch me if you can me. Wow. I think the casinos are going to pay me to tell them what it is exactly I figured out they did and how did I reverse engineer it. And they're going to try to prevent it from anyone else knowing.
Okay. So
that's what I think is really happening.
So this is like an active thing.
Right now.
This is like, okay. So you essentially would take one of these ways that you would identify these ways that they would cheat normal people and then you would just cheat them.
Yeah, it's like
using the same method.
Yeah, it's like this. Imagine me and you were playing poker together, and I knew you had an ace of spade in your sleeve, but you didn't know that I knew you had an ace of spade. That means every time there's an ace on the board, I know that you have a pair of aces, but you don't know that I know that. So when I have some random 7 deuce in my hand, and the flop comes ace 7 deuce, you think your aces are the nuts, but the whole time I knew you had aces, and I got 7 deuce, and I take all your money.
Okay, so you're telling me allegedly that Vegas dealers have cards in their sleeves?
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's much more sophisticated than that.
It's sophisticated, and 94% of the time, it's outside of the dealer. The dealer actually has no idea. They stay ignorant. They're uninformed of what's happening. Usually what's happening is the dealers are being used as a tool to cheat on behalf of the casinos that they're unaware of.
I'm going into the casino. I want to win. What games do I avoid? What games do I play?
Your goal is to win, right?
Yeah.
You avoid all the carnival games. You know what that means?
Slots?
Yeah, avoid slots. Slots is for the old
goes
ladies.
without saying.
Yeah.
Roulette? Roulette with numbers is like...
A single zero roulette, like you're okay, but it depends how you're betting. If you're just picking your favorite numbers or the numbers of you and your girl's birthdays, like you got
that's what I do.
Yeah, you got nothing going there. You know, you're just hoping, you're just praying for luck.
And if you tip them, you think they could spin the ball so it lands in the thing?
I know they can.
No fucking way.
Let me give you an example. Ready?
The thing's going this way,
Yep.
counterclockwise,
And
the ball's going the
this
other way.
Yeah. All right, ready? Check this out. Pretend I'm Steph Curry, right? What do I do every day, all day, 6-7 days a week for my whole life? You ready?
Yeah.
Right? Now imagine for 30 years, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, I'm doing this.
Yeah, but sometimes Steph misses,
Sure.
you know?
Of course.
But you
his
can aim
accuracy-
at that spot to where it's down to like 3-4 numbers. Like
Yeah,
a little-
of course.